Handoff to Leha. Leha with some room on the left side, inside the 5-yard line, down to the 3, and pushes that pile forward into the end zone.
Looks outside here, and at the block by Klinicky and Jones.
Swings it to the Cuffa. Billy's looking. Ramirez puts up a 3 and he hits it.
3.
That was deep. 5-2 Fredericksburg.
Working it inside like Coach Brookshire says. But Bernie with the rebound.
Steal.
And steal. Yes, it is.
Who's running the last leg? That could be goal. And a goal. Yeah, it's over.
In the third. Brings another one. There's another ground ball to shortstop, fielded by Herbert, who fires it over to first base for out number 3.
Oh, she got a hold of that one. Maybe gone by. There you go. Wow. What a hit.
It didn't take her long.
No.
It didn't.
Galarza.
Welcome to another BilliesLive production. Find us on your favorite social sites and apps. Like, subscribe, and get notified when we go live.
It's the home opener for the Fredericksburg Baton Billies basketball team as they get ready to take on the Llano Yellow Jackets here in the Fredericksburg High School gym. I'm Reed Graff, joined by Cody Carnett here to bring you all the action. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss it here on Billies Live.
The Inside Story has been family owned and operated since 1981. The Inside Story is your custom decorating center with in-house designers, and the owners install your flooring too, so you know satisfaction is guaranteed. They sell carpet, wood flooring, ceramic tile, luxury vinyl, area rugs, wallpaper, paint, and much more. See the Inside Story's extensive showroom, Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg, online at theinsidestorytx.com.
Local high-speed internet in Gillespie County. Use it for work, fun, and everything in between. Advanced parental controls, online protection, simple, safe, smart. Get connected at nextstream.net.
What is the FISD Education Foundation? Since our inauguration in 2018, the Foundation has financially supported teachers and students from all our campuses achieve academic excellence. Our fundraising efforts help offset the adverse effects and depletion of resources brought on by state Robin Hood policies. Visit FISDkids.org to learn more. The FISD Education Foundation, partnering with our community because we're better together.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's Pasta and Pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battle and Billy sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends and will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
Hello, my name is Greg Nebgen with 4N Cattle Company. I want to talk to you a little bit about J4 Trailer and my experience. So I was looking for a new cattle trailer, stopped by, talked to Josh, customized what I wanted. I own a local business. I want to do my business local. Prices were very competitive. I looked at trailers everywhere. They were $1,000 cheaper, if not more. I was going to buy local anyway. They beat everybody in price. And then they even delivered it. J4 Trailer, that's where I got mine.
Welcome back to Billies Live, and quick special thanks to our title sponsor tonight on Dutchman's Market. The Beyer family has been butchering, processing, and providing fresh meat products to Fredericksburg and our surrounding community since 1986. Sausage, jerky, ham, mixed spices, even their jalapeno poppers are all freshly made in-house. A great product at a great price. Dutchman's Market, 1609 East Main, or 830-997-5693. You're going to make me hungry getting ready for today's game.
Good stuff.
Got a Beyer on the court for the Billies today. Of course, Leighton Beyer, as the Billies get warmed up here, getting ready to take on the Llano Yellow Jackets. Heck of a start for the Billies so far to this year, 11-2, coming away with some big wins.
Yeah, the season hasn't really cracked open that much, but good wins out of the gate. You can tell they're learning a little bit, some wins that makes you shake your head a little bit, those 2 losses. But over and all, you can see Coach Kamen's doing his thing, getting those boys ready for a long season. Hey, I had to shout out BilliesLive here because we got an extra view tonight.
Isn't that sweet?
This is new. So if you've been following BilliesLive, we got backboard cameras looking more and more like the NBA. Paige Finley and his squad doing a great job.
And of course, we're on TexasRadio.net as well. Don't want to leave out my man JD. We're having a great time here as the Billies. Asher finally gets his dunk down. And, going back to those wins, 11-2 so far this year. They went up to that Hondo tournament last week, played some really good basketball there, got wins against Fox Tech and Kennedy. And, of course, the Hondo Owls is a really good team over there in Hondo. I'm a little biased, but good team over there. And the Billies got wins, and they keep winning. So.
Yeah, and so much of this season before you get into the district is get your rotations down, find out who your key guys are at different places and different spots within the game. Get some of these younger guys, juniors, it's an older squad, but get them some reps in pressure situations and really aim for when district comes around.
Absolutely. And, of course, first home opener here, so a lot of the home fans are getting their first look at the Billies. And it's kind of an interesting squad compared to a year ago. Last year you come in, you've got a couple seniors, you suffer some injuries, so your sophomores play a lot. This year you come in, it's such a different team. They're so much taller this year.
And all of those sophomores are now juniors. And if you look at the roster, which we will in a little while, it's a junior-senior squad, and they've all got experience. So whatever bangs that they went through last year, you got to expect that's more balls on the court for these guys as the season progresses, and you can't do anything but thank for experience.
And I think they're going to get a good matchup tonight against the Llano Yellow Jackets, coming in at 6-5, but that's a little bit of a misleading record because these boys just finished a fantastic football season. And you never know. It's always tough when you come out of those football seasons what guys are coming over.
3A versus 4A for us, District 5 for them. It's 6-5 for them, 11-2 for us. Both are good opportunities. They got some big boys. They got obviously what appears to be some scrappy speedsters as well. Should be a good game, a good test for both, as both head toward the district game. And I know Coach Kamen is looking forward to being able to showcase what they've been working on in practice and for these home fans and get them ready for what's coming later on in the year.
Let's take a quick look at the roster that the Llano Jackets are coming in with. Of course, another pretty experienced squad if you look at it. Number 0, Weston Baker comes in. He's a junior. Number 1, Matthew Hammond, the senior. Number 2, Derek Baker, the junior. Number 3, Reese Martinez, the junior. Number 5, Alex Kachura, the junior. Number 10, Coy Kelso, the senior. One of a couple on this roster. Number 11, Fitz Kennedy, the junior. Number 12, Juice Lang, the senior. Number 13, Aiden Boyk, also a junior. 14, Owen Powers, the senior. 35, Tanner Smith is a junior. 41, Dylan Kennedy, the junior. 55, Ross Edwards, the senior. And, of course, the Jackets are coached by head coach Richard Powers. Like we talked about, a pretty tall squad. Look athletic, but let's take a look at who they're going to be facing, the Billies.
Fredericksburg battling Billies. We know them well. Otto Cornett is double zeros for us as a senior this year. Number 1, Cameron Tate, junior. Number 2, Barrett Green, one of their guards, a junior. Number 3, Mark DeCuffa, junior. 4, Asher Gaiman, junior. 5, Will Degenhart, senior, coming off a good football season for him. Brayton Statler, a junior. Number 14. Number 15, Leighton Beyer, another one of their guards, is a senior. Number 20, Reed Spees is a guard, junior. Number 22, Landon Kovar, junior. Number 30, Jorge Albetter, senior. And number 44, Daniel Schultz, is also a senior. Head coach, as it's been for many years, Tim Kamen. Assistant coaches, Cade Eckert and Bruce Stafford.
Yeah, they've got a lot of familiarity. Kamen's been here a long time. And these guys, you come in, and you know exactly what's expected of you once you get to the varsity level.
Yeah, he always makes the boys fight. They always fight hard for him. He's always got a good shooting squad. They like that three-point line, and he likes to press them a little bit and run hard. And they're always coming in ready to go. Especially a lot of these guys coming off football season. If they don't have some aches and pains there, they're in good shape.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to step away here in just a minute. That national anthem's coming up, and then when we come back, we got live basketball action here in Fredericksburg for you, right here on BilliesLive and TexasRadio.net.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedic, the official sports medicine provider of the Battling Billies. Our board-certified and fellowship-trained doctors provide personalized and comprehensive bone and joint care for all ages. We utilize the latest technologies like platelet-rich plasma treatments. And also unique to the Hill Country, we offer anterior hip replacement. Whether you've suffered a traumatic injury to your shoulder or are just tired of dealing with arthritis pain in your knees, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to help.
Strayer & Offers has been going strong since 1928. They specialize in tires and tire repair, wheel balancing, front-end alignment, brake repair, tune-ups, oil changes, belts and hoses, complete auto repair. Make sure you check out the Kawasaki mules and custom-built trailers, ready to go to work for you. For quality Chevron products, Strayer & Offers, 509 South Adams Street, Fredericksburg. Call 830-997-4382. Check them out online, StrayerAndOffers.com.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team of Fredericksburg, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you have a team of experienced professionals who use old-fashioned personal service. Along with our cutting-edge technology, we help you buy and sell real estate.
Contact the Real Estate Advisory Team today. We would be delighted to help you turn your Hill Country real estate dream into a reality. Make it a great day.
Hill Country Refrigeration has been providing the Texas Hill Country with quality heat and air conditioning service, installation, and repair for 47 years. They offer dependable, friendly, and professional customer service. Wilbert and Clara Ann Almers founded Hill Country Refrigeration in 1974, but have been enjoying Battling Billy sports for a lifetime. The Almers family are born and raised Billy fans. 4 generations, that is. Hill Country Refrigeration, where customizing comfort is their award-winning game. From one winning team to another, best of luck, Billies.
Local high-speed internet in Gillespie County. Use it for work, fun, and everything in between. Advanced parental controls, online protection, simple, safe, smart. Get connected at nextstream.net.
Please join us in keeping Fredericksburg and Gillespie County special. Be Texas friendly. Share the road. Put litter in its place. Respect private property. And protect our dark skies. Thank you for caring about our community.
This broadcast is supported by Votive Hospice, a family-owned hospice founded by Fredericksburg natives. Votive Hospice is Fredericksburg's only joint commissioned accredited hospice and Fredericksburg's first community-based palliative care, which means their team can help you or your loved one prior to needing hospice at no cost to you and your family. Led by Dr. Rad Kothman and certified hospice and palliative care nurse Carrie Weaver. Visit votivehospice.com. They're with you.
Welcome to Creek Street Dental, where we strive to treat our patients with compassion, kindness, and care. We utilize the latest technologies in our commitment to your family, offering cone beam technology, cosmetic dentistry, and sedation dentistry so you can sleep through your appointment. Stop by and meet our newest addition, Dr. Monica Montgomery, from the Fredericksburg High School class of 2014. Creek Street Dental on the corner of Creek Street and South Adams in Fredericksburg.
My name is Rick Barangi, and I'm the owner and founder of the Long Neck Manor. I met Donnie several years ago because I was building a state-of-the-art barn for my giraffe, 10,000 square foot barn, and there's nobody in the area, not just Fredericksburg, but in the region that could understand the complexities of building such a structure. Donnie's team is amazing. When they come out here, they're very professional, they're quick, they're thorough. You get a product even better than you expected.
Back here in Billies Live, a little bit of a technical difficulty there with the national anthem, but hopefully that doesn't carry over to the play for the Billies. Let's set the court for you real quick for the Billies as we're getting ready for tip-off. Doing tip-off is the senior center, Daniel Schultz, Will Dagenhart at guard, Mark DeCuffa, Barrett Green, and Asher Gaiman all on the court alongside him. For the Yellow Jackets, it's number 11, Fitz Kennedy, number 0, Weston Baker. I'm trying to get the rest of the numbers for you. Number 10, Coy Kelso, number 1, Matthew Hammond, and on the far side of the court is number 20.
Who we don't have listed.
Don't have listed, so we're going to roll with number 20 today. So we're getting ready for tip-off. It is Schultz versus Kennedy.
6'9", helpful for there.
Yeah, it sure does. Schultz wins it to Green. Green's going to bring it up to the top of the key, trying to set something up for the Billies for their first points at home this season. Green swings it right to DeCuffa, the returning starter. Swings it left to Dagenhart. Dagenhart drives, gets a little caught up, puts the shot up, cannot get it. Rebounded by our mystery man, number 20 for the Jackets.
Llano starting with a little zone here, making us pass the ball, move it a little bit.
See how Kamen reacts to that. Hammond's got it at the top of the key, looking to set a play up as 0 goes in movement. Inside to 10, outside to Hammond, out to Baker for the 3. He hits it. Nice. Jackets strike first.
You can shoot over that zone or you can pass around that zone.
When you can shoot like that, you may as well keep doing it. DeCuffa gets trapped over here on the right side, gets it to Green, who's going to drive, lose it a little bit, hit Schultz. Schultz puts it over the top. That's where that height comes in.
Yep. Broken play by Llano, slipped on the floor there.
Hammond brings it back the other way, out to Baker, back to Hammond to the left side, over here to Kennedy. They're swinging it around, trying to find an opening as Hammond's got it at the top. Baker's going to fake the shot again, back to Hammond. They're going inside. Get a little bit hot up, back outside to Kennedy. He's going to drive, ends up passing it back out. Baker with the shot again, and he cannot hit this time. Ball's bounced around a little bit, but it's going to go to the Billies.
I think it's safe to say Weston Baker enjoys the 3 from the right side of the three-point line there. We'll see what happens over the night, see whether we can close that out.
Definitely a good-looking athlete there for Llano. As the Billies work their way up the court, Barrett Green gets trapped. It gets knocked out of his hand by Hammond, but it is going to stay Billy's ball. So, a little bit of press there from the Jackets. Dagenhart, the returning leader at point guard here for the Billies. Looking like he might be taking the 2 spot this year as he's coming out wide. Passing it into Gaiman. Great block there by 20 for the Jackets. They're going the other way. Kennedy bringing it up the court, but it gets knocked loose by Gaiman. Out of bounds, Billy's ball. Good defense there by Gaiman.
You can tell they've got some jitters this first home game, getting it out of their system. A great entrance pass there for a moment. I thought Fredericksburg ball there for a minute.
Sure looked like it. Put his hand up. Hammond's got it at the top again, setting things up. Gaiman's with the steal, going back the other way. Green bringing it up the court, looking to get something out to Dagenhart at the top of the key. Dagenhart swings it right to DeCuffa. DeCuffa's going to drive. Pass it back out to Gaiman. Beautiful assist.
Good eyes.
5-3. 4-3, I apologize. Good pass there.
Great entrance pass. Good drive. Way to see him on the left side there.
Kennedy looking to set something up. They're swinging it out on the top of the key, just trying to find a way to get in that zone of the Billies defense.
They want Baker.
I don't blame him. He's making his shots. Kelso is in the paint. Kennedy's got it on the other side. Back out to Hammond, out to Baker for the shot.
There it is again.
Way high, and it's going to be an easy rebound for the Billies. Dagenhart bringing it the other way, looking to set something up. Out to DeCuffa. Back to Dagenhart. Swings it left to Green. Green's looking for something. Hits DeCuffa on the point. Passes it into Gaiman. Easy work for the big, tall junior, and that'll make it 6-3.
That's the second time they've run that. First time they missed it. Second time it got home.
The nice thing about Gaiman is he's tall and athletic. What a combo.
Moving that ball well for him.
Hammond looking for somewhere to go. Throws it across the court to Baker. Baker gets Kennedy at the top. Outside to Hammond. He's got a lot of space. Decides not to shoot it. Into Kelso. Back out to Baker again. He pumps it this time. First time he's shown some restraint. Into 20 for the dish. 6-5. Good penetration. Baker's showing some skills so far.
Everything goes through Baker at the moment.
So far. Talented-looking junior.
Ooh, there it is. Oh.
Baker with the steal.
Picks it off.
Gets it away from DeCuffa. Looking down court for somebody. He's going to drive. Going to get knocked loose by Gaiman. Gaiman showing some good pursuit so far.
He's hustling on both sides of the ball. Daniel Schultz was wide open there in the minute. Right down at the bottom of the paint there for a moment. Just saw him too late.
A lot of juniors in
Baker
the rotation
picked it off.
Here. Hammond's got it on the right side. Out to Kennedy at the top. Kennedy looking to set something up. Back out to Hammond. Hammond into 20. 20's trapped. What's he going to do? And he's going to step out of bounds for the Billies.
They're pressing well. They're tightening up that zone, switching a little faster when it swings the ball around the other side.
A lot of even play so far. Green brings it up, swings it right to Degenhart. Degenhart out to DeCuffa. DeCuffa's going to put it up. Not quite going to hit it. Green with the rebound. Inside to Gaiman. Gaiman through traffic. Can't hit it. Schultz with the putback, and he's got it.
There it is.
Wouldn't call it a putback dunk, but it is a putback nonetheless. 8-5 Billies. Hammond coming back the other way. Setting things up at the top. Looking for an opening. Outside to Baker. Back to Hammond. Kennedy's got it on the left side. As they continue to pass it back and forth across the top of this defense, trying to find an opening. If that had been a good pass, Baker might have had a shot there, but it goes too high for him.
There's the entrance pass.
Inside to Kelso. Back out to Hammond. Out to Baker. Will he put it up? No. Tries to drive. Gets called for double dribble.
Yep. Good pressure. Good pressure. Again, there's Gaiman. Both sides of the ball right now. He's playing really well.
Having a good game so far. You know, you mentioned it. So far, this Llano Jacket attack is entirely through Weston Baker as junior Dylan Kennedy checks in for the Jackets. What a putback alley-oop from Green to Schultz.
Good evening, Mr. Green. Well played. Great pass. They'd obviously been practicing that.
Couldn't have done that much better, Cody.
The crowd's, they're saying hello. Welcome to a new season, Billies.
Even Weston Baker's over here trying not to crack a smile.
We've not had 6'9" going up for alley-oops anytime soon for the Billies. That's helpful.
Don't see that often in general. That was special. Jackets trying to get something going. Trying to get it to Kennedy, but Gaiman's going to come away with it. That's his second steal already.
Active on both sides.
Green coming the other way. Passing it out to Degenhart's going to drive inside to Gaiman. Puts it up, and he's got it and the and one.
Got that left hand. Shielded his body well. You know, Llano's got a good squad. You can tell they're athletic. You can tell they're well coached. But you can also tell that they're limited after the top one or two players. Whereas you can see what the Billies have got going in terms of Gaiman. They got 6'9" down the bottom there with Schultz. Good guards. A little more balanced attack at the moment.
Gaiman makes the and one. It is now 13-5 Billies. Green gets a part of it. Gaiman gets the steal. Coming back the other way. He's got three already. Outside to DeCuffa, and he's going to step out of bounds. A little aggressive there, trying to go too fast.
Good pressure by Kennedy on D.
Sure was. So here comes Baker bringing it up. Hammond's the one that checked out earlier for Dylan Kennedy. Baker's going to swing it left. That's number 10, Coy Kelso. Now out on the outside. Kennedy serving as your point guard. Still trying to get it to Weston Baker on the right side. Clearly the focal point. He's going to put up the three. He's going to hit it. 13-8. That is clearly the game plan.
Yeah. Yep.
Swinging around until the defense gives Baker room to shoot.
He's also going to have to play. He's also playing D in the post. So we're going to see how long he can hang out on the edge and play post on D.
Billy swinging it around across the court to Cuffa to Degenhart. Degenhart to the basket. Can't quite hit it.
You got to like it. You got to like it. Good passing. There's D.
Baker trying to drive, gets the shot, it's in. 13-10. The junior is keeping the Jackets in the game. I don't know. I don't have stats in front of me, but I assume he's got most of those 10.
Yeah, he's at least has 8.
DeCuffa from deep can't hit. Baker's going back the other way. His third rebound already. He's driving, looking for somewhere. He posts up, swings it right to Kelso. Kelso back to Baker at the top of the key. He puts up a deep shot, and he hits.
There he is.
He puts up the threes. He ties it up 13-13.
I think that's 11 for him.
Great start for the junior. Got to find a way to contain him. Billy's coming back the other way. Degenhart knocked loose by Baker. This man is unstoppable right now.
Very active. You can tell he's feeling it. Billy's need to slow down a little bit. Calm down the energy.
Leighton Byer, the senior. Reed Spees, the junior, checking in for Degenhart and DeCuffa. Spees had a little bit of varsity time last year, getting his chance full-time this year. Byer getting active. Out to Green on the right. Swings it to Spees. Spees looking for somewhere to go. Back to Green. Green thinks about it. Cross court to Byer. Puts it up. Hits
nice
it.
Shot. He was set. He was ready. Let it go just as it got to him. Good shot. Good pass. Way to see him in the corner.
That's what he does well. He's a great shooter. 16-13 Billies. About a minute left. Kelso's going to try to match it. Cannot. Green with the rebound.
Got away with something there.
Man, you can't give him
defensive
that much
lapse.
Green to Spees. Spees back to Green. Out to Gaiman. Can Gaiman put it up? Inside to Schultz. Schultz working against Kennedy. Great pass to Gaiman. Goes for it, hits it. 30 seconds left, 18-13 Fredericksburg.
It's a good first quarter. Both
really
teams playing well. Going to have to be some adjustments.
Kelso thought about the three again. He drives in. Great pass. Green with the block from behind, though. Billies get the stop, going back the other way.
He's got Gaiman up that left side.
Green to Gaiman. Gaiman to the basket, and he hits it. 20-13.
Gaiman's being real aggressive just to go to the rim. If he gets the ball in his hands, he's going to the rim.
That's where you need an enforcer to give him a reason not to. Kennedy out to Baker. Baker's way deep. No way he puts it up from there. Trying to work against Green. Kennedy puts up a last-second shot, but it does not hit. Man, what a first quarter.
Great first quarter. Great play on both sides of the ball. You can tell Mr. Baker for the Llano Jackets is doing a great job. Hey, listen, have you heard of the Gillespie County Youth Livestock Show? They will be here before you know it, promoting hard work, dedication, and a concern for agriculture in our community and beyond. Around 400 students will exhibit over 900 entries. Nearly 8,000 viewers watched last year's poultry, goat, lamb, swine, cattle, and steer shows on FBG.Live, and ad space is available for this year's show. If you'd like to promote your business and show your support of the students, email your inquiry to ads@fbg.live.
We're going to take a quick break here on Billies Live. We'll be right back with the second quarter action.
Fredericksburg Veterinary Center takes care of animals of all sizes, little bitty small ones and great big tall ones. They'll treat your furry friends just like it was their own. Doctors East and Eckert can do all sorts of stuff to help them, like x-rays and blood work, surgeries and sonograms. They'll even work on their teeth. And if your animal is sick or something, they'll even go to your ranch or house to help them. Give them a call or visit them online at fbgvetcenter.com.
We're back to the action here. Didn't miss much while you were gone, but you got back just in time to see the Jackets cut the lead to 20-15. Had a lot of action already so far here, Cody.
Great game. I can tell both sides are excited to be on the court. Billy's first home game.
Can Beyer hit again? He can.
23-15. Second from that corner.
He's off to a great start. Alex Couture, the junior, in the game for the Jackets. That's going to be a kick ball there on Spees.
The huge question in the second quarter is what did Coach Kamen do to adjust to the hot shooting of Weston Baker and the good play all around on his side of this?
You have to think that was the focal point of the chat.
There it is again.
And there he tries to put it again, can't get it. Kennedy with the rebound, but he's going to get fouled. So Baker, as you're talking about the hot shooting, misses a three there, but his fellow junior Dylan Kennedy's there to clean up the mess.
Yeah, Baker's obviously a really good athlete, and he's the central part of their game. At the same time, if you noticed in that first quarter, he's got to play the post as well as running the top of the key on offense. And that's going to be really challenging as his game slowly wears along when he's having to guard 6'9" and then sprint the floor and then back and forth. Test his conditioning, that's for sure.
And you've got an athletic game and constantly attacking you. He makes one, Kennedy does. He's 1 for 2, 23-16 now, start of the second quarter. Green's bringing it up the left side. He's not come off the court for the Billies. Swings it to Gaiman. Gaiman back to Green on the key.
They went to a man-to-man. They're out of the zone.
And so far it's working as Couture knocks the ball out of bounds.
You have to wonder if that's why Gaiman was able to get free so often in that first quarter, is that zone was just too late when the ball would swing to the far side.
It might have been, but you've got to wonder if when Schultz is on the field, on the court, which he is not right now, as number 22 Kovar is in for the Billies at center, he can be a mismatch with his height.
Correct.
As Spees is looking to set something up, puts a move on him, passes it to Beyer into Kovar. Kovar swings it to Gaiman, who hits it. Good
right-handed
pass.
There. He's had 3 or 4 of those right in that same spot, playing well.
Landon Kovar comes in and immediately makes an impact on this game. 25-16. Couture's at the point for the Jackets, swings it left to Hammond. into Kelso. Kelso's got a little bit trapped, trying to find an out. Finds Hammond outside to Coutura. Coutura to Hammond. Hammond's going to drive. He's going to lose the ball. Green's got his second steal today. He's bringing it the other way for the Billies. Swings it to Gaiman on the left side. Gets inside to Byer, who puts it up. Can't hit. Kennedy with the rebound.
Pass is a little too hot inside of Mr. Byer. We'll figure that out as the season progresses.
Hammond back at point for the Jackets. Swings it right to Coutura. Back to Hammond. Left to Baker. They're passing it around the top like they've been all night. Looking for an opening. They might have it. Baker's got a little bit of room on the left side.
Pass was just a little late.
Little bit late. Spees is able to get there. That's what they want, though. Back out to
There
Baker.
it is.
He's got his room. He does not have his three, though, but Kennedy with another great rebound. Ball bounces loose, stays in the Jackets' hands.
Kennedy is scrapping underneath there. He doesn't have 6'9" to compete with. He looks like he's got weight on everybody.
He really is.
And he's throwing it around well. Here we go. Mr. Schultz is back in.
Schultz is coming back in. Schultz into Cuffa back in the game. Also in the game, Fitz Kennedy for the Yellow Jackets.
We'll see whether or not Llano goes back to his zone now that Schultz is back in the game.
They might. Baker on the left side. Hits. 25, 18, 19.
We're going to have to get at halftime some stats on that young man because he's playing awfully well.
He's having a great game. Green bringing it the other way.
Sticking with the man-to-man.
And Green is having some issues with it as he gets it to DeCuffa. DeCuffa's a little bit trapped. Very aggressive man-to-man. DeCuffa drives. Swings it right to Spees. Spees going left. Hits Green. Green thinks about it. Now he's driving. A little bit trapped. Kennedy with the steal. The man's working. Kennedy bring it back the other way. Passes it to 41. Kennedy hits it.
Kennedy.
I don't know if they're brothers or not, but that combo
like
is working. Fitz Kennedy to Dylan Kennedy makes it 25-21.
Billies are playing a little sloppy with this man-to-man.
They're
pressing tight.
You're going to have to adjust. Speed's bringing it up the middle. He's going to drive. Ends up getting tripped up. That's going to be a foul, I believe, on 5, Coutura. So Billy's ball. DeCuffa to throw it in. Going to hit out wide to Gaiman. Gaiman at the top, inside to Schultz. He can't handle it.
And that's the second pass he's thrown inside that's been a little hot. Got to calm down a little bit until this man-to-man is getting in their heads.
It looks like that's what Gaiman's telling him. Hey, just throw it over the top. He's 6'9". He's got the guy by 5 inches.
Let him go up and get it.
Let him go up and get it. Kennedy's got it on the right side. He's going to drive a little bit, swing it right to Kelso. Still swinging the top of the court, trying to get it. Baker gets away from Baker, but he recovers. Back to Coutura. He thinks about it. Back to Baker. Baker's still looking for an opening. Obviously, they want him to shoot, and he does. Can't hit. Spees with the rebound.
You can start to see those legs don't have quite the same pop on those threes.
Gaiman puts up a three of his own, and he connects.
There we go.
He is unstoppable tonight, 28-21. Gaiman having a great game so far. The Jackets coming back the other way. Baker's got it at the top. Swings it right to Kennedy. They got a little bit of a pick and roll going. Outside to Kelso. Kelso's a little bit trapped, is able to get it out to Kennedy. Back to Baker. And they're passing it around the top.
Everything's set up.
There's an inside pass to Kennedy. Kennedy thinks about the three, ends up taking the mid-range jumper and hits it.
That's the problem with when you have Baker, everything going through Baker, you think it's coming out there, and Kennedy had, frankly, a wide open shot.
Spees has got it on the right side for the Billies on the other side of the court. Swings it to Green. Gaiman to Schultz. Schultz is working against Kennedy. Can't handle it, throws it away. Baker going the other way. He's got some help. It's 3-on-2. He's going to drive to the basket, and he's going to get fouled. Mark DeCuffa, his first foul of the game.
Got up the floor fast. Thought he carried that for a second, but he didn't. He kept the ball on the floor as he's supposed to. Good pursuit by the Billies. The Jackets aren't, they don't see 4A versus 3A. They see a basket, they see a net on it, they see a ball, and they're going to play.
They came ready to play. They're hanging in there. Down by 5, 28-23 Billies. 3 minutes to go. Cameron Tate in the game, the junior for the first time today for the Billies. Also checking back in, senior Will Dagenhart.
I don't know if the Kennedy boys for the Llano Yellow Jackets are brothers, but with the exception of the hair, they're looking quite a lot like one another, so we're going to call them the Kennedy brothers.
For our radio listeners, Fitz Kennedy, number 11, has got long blonde hair, whereas Dylan Kennedy, this junior center, who's a little bit bigger, has got a little bit shorter haircut going on.
Same with the blonde, though.
Both got the blonde. Baker hits both. It's 28-25 now, only down by 3. Tate's bringing it up in his first action. Right up the middle. Swings it to Degenhart. Degenhart passes it into Schultz. Schultz gets it over to DeCuffa. Back to Degenhart. He's going to drive, put up the shot, and he's got it. Good passing there by the Billies.
They're rotating defenders on Schultz. We'll have to watch that over the evening. They brought number 10 down, Coy Kelso, to play post there for a moment.
Regardless of who they put there, they don't have the height to match him. As they pass it into 20. 20's a little bit trapped into Kennedy. Kennedy's trapped by Schultz. Tries to get it over him. I bet you can guess how that went. The Billies are going the other way.
Right. Billies really, they need to slow down this offense. They're looking for that inlet pass to Schultz. It's there. Llano's just playing super scrappy. Give it a little time. Make sure he gets his body set on him and then go over the top.
What's tough for the Billies defensively is you have to be aware of where Baker is while also being aware that they got other scorers as well.
And they're moving Baker all over the court. He's at the top of the key right now. There we go. There we go. That's helpful.
Yeah, and pass from DeCuffa to Schultz ends up in his second duck of the night. Baker's coming back the other way. Into Kelso. Inside to 20.
Defensive lapse.
What a block by Schultz. Was it goaltending? They didn't call it.
They didn't call it.
Outside to Kachura.
And he gets another. He gets another.
Schultz is playing out of his mind.
So the student section is going crazy for the Billies.
Let's recap the past 15 seconds. He gets a dunk on a guy, then he gets a block, and then he knocks the ball out of a man's hands.
And he was late on the defensive rotation for the first block, but gets up and blocks it at the top of the square. He was way up there.
A heck of a play there by your senior center. Baker's got it on the left side. He has not come off the court, and I don't blame him. Kennedy's got it at the top of the key, looking to make something happen. Going to end up in the hands of the Billies, though, with Gaiman has his 4th steal of the night. Got a little caught up, though. Nonetheless, Billy's going the other way.
This game got real all of a sudden with 2 blocks and a dunk in the 15-second span.
It's funny how that'll fire the gym up as Tate brings it back the other way, looking to set up the thing for the Billy. Gaiman on the left side, inside to Schultz. Can he do it again? He's got the and one.
Here we go.
What a great little run here by Schultz.
They're closing out the half well. They finally figure out how to get it into Schultz. We're sitting on the Llano side as announcers, and they are starting to get a little hot, too. They really wanted goaltending on that first block in the preceding.
I'm going to be honest, I can see the argument as Schultz misses it. 34-25, and a minute and a half left in the half. Kennedy bringing back. Baker's got it at the top of the left. He's covered by Tate. Tate playing some good defense there. Kennedy's going to put up the shot. Can't hit. Going to rebound his own shot. Going to drive a little bit. Gets it into the interior to Kachura. Out to Baker for the 3. And he cannot hit. Ball goes out of bounds. That would have been a big momentum shot had Baker been able to make that hit.
Yeah, you can see it.
He knows it.
The game feels a whole lot closer than 9 points, 34-25 with a minute 07 to go.
Billies have the momentum, though, all thanks to their big center. Tate bringing it up the other way. Inside to Gaiman. Bounces away from him. Ends up in the hands of Degenhart. Tate's got it at the top. Swings it right to DeCuffa. DeCuffa looking to set things up.
Looking for that entrance pass again.
Just trying to get things going out to Tate. Tate thought about it. Swings it to Degenhart on the left side. Degenhart to Gaiman at the top. He's going to put up the jumper. Cannot get it to hit. Baker with the rebound. Baker's bringing it the other way. Inside to Kennedy. And he's not going to be able to hit. Gaiman on the defense and the rebound. Going back the other way. DeCuffa's got it on the right side against Baker. Gets past Baker, but he's able to knock the ball loose. If you're going to get beat there, good job to at least get the ball loose.
Yeah. And DeCuffa had a clear line to the basket, too. Got an out-of-bounds play here, baseline out-of-bounds play with 28 seconds to go.
They're going to throw it back to Tate. A lot of contact there. No call, though. Tate ends up with the ball. DeCuffa's got it on the left. Swings it inside to Schultz. Out to Gaiman. What a pass. Can he connect on it? Cannot. Baker with the rebound.
Just short.
20 seconds left. Can the Jackets get some momentum going into half? Baker's going to chunk up the 3. Cannot hit. DeCuffa with the rebound. 10 seconds going the other way. DeCuffa's got it up top. Looking for something to set up. Swings it to Tate. Tate's going to drive. Ball gets knocked up somehow. Knocked out of bounds by Kachura, though. 1.4 seconds left. Billy's ball.
Not much left here that you can do.
I think I know what I would do.
Yeah. Not going to pull it, though.
Throw it out to Gaiman to Schultz. What a neat little play. It's not going to fall, though.
It's interesting how that last play went down. They had Schultz double teamed. One guy held his jersey down while they went the entrance, like a tap entrance pass to him. Didn't get it down. Good first half. I mean, for Cayman, you got to like what you see in that first half. At the same time, you got a lot of work you can do. Hey, listen, have you subscribed to Billies.Live? Have you subscribed to FPG.Live? If you haven't, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to go do it. Don't miss out on any of these Billies.Live action this year. Be sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you can get notified wherever and whenever we go live. It's that simple. Over 160,000 devices watched Billies.Live last year, and we want to thank you for joining us today. Paige tells me that for every one of those devices, you basically can say there's 3 or 4 people watching. That's a whole lot of people watching Billies.Live.
Absolutely, and there's a reason for that. As you get action like we have today, 34-25 at the half. Fredericksburg leads Llano here in the Fredericksburg High School gym. We're going to take a quick break, and then Cody and I are going to break down all the action we just saw here in Fredericksburg.
Security State Bank and Trust. We've been building the communities we call home since 1941. That includes supporting our students, teachers, and schools. Behind each student is a community investing in what matters most. Security State Bank and Trust. Proud supporters of Battling Billy sports. We're rooting for your success on and off the field. We're proud to say we're small enough to know you by name and large enough to serve all your financial needs. Security State Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV and our easy drive-thru?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc.
Go Billies!
We love living in the country. My husband works from home, and I teach our 5 youngest children here as well. Fast, uncapped, reliable internet is critical for our family. And that's exactly what we've gotten from Bee Creek for over 10 years now. Bee Creek Communications. Always on, high-speed internet.
The Inside Story has been family owned and operated since 1981. The Inside Story is your custom decorating center with in-house designers, and the owners install your flooring too. So you know satisfaction is guaranteed. They sell carpet, wood flooring, ceramic tile, luxury vinyl, area rugs, wallpaper, paint, and much more. See the Inside Story's extensive showroom, Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg, online at theinsidestorytx.com.
Local high-speed internet in Gillespie County. Use it for work, fun, and everything in between. Advanced parental controls, online protection, simple, safe, smart. Get connected at nextstream.net.
The FISD Education Foundation strives to inspire students, drive teacher innovation, and pilot new educational programs. By the end of the spring, the foundation will have donated over $450,000 toward academic excellence on all 5 FISD campuses. To donate, volunteer, or see for yourself how our grants are creating a lasting impact in educating our community, visit us at fisdkids.org.
Welcome back. My bad. Welcome back to Fredericksburg High School. 34-25, me and Cody are first time working together, so we're still working out some kinks, but don't mind that. Man, we had a great first half, though. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, you could tell some of the rust, some of the nerves from the season's 11 games in, 13 games in for the Billies, but first home game, little rust, weathered that first quarter, but all in all, you're liking what you're seeing.
Absolutely, and I thought there's been a lot of progression as far as as the game's gone, as far as the passing, and they're getting more into a rhythm. And I mean, man, we got to talk about it right out of the gate. That alley-oop came out of nowhere,
right?
And it's a lot of fun when you got that kind of.
When you have 6'9" and you've got some guards that can get it to him. He's obviously a force on the defensive side, but to see him going up, I mean, nobody in the gym. If you were here in the gym, nobody saw it coming, and all of a sudden the kid's up and catching the ball above the rim and putting it down. It was nice.
But, you know, besides that, in general, the Billies are playing a lot of good basketball. Asher Gaiman, the junior, is having a great game on both sides of the ball. I've got him at 4 steals at least.
Yeah, he's hustling on both sides of the ball. They had a little bit of trouble starting that second quarter because Llano went from a zone to a man, but they were able to overcome that. Things calmed down, and he's playing well as a complementary wing, especially when he's got height to complement Schultz's height as well.
And, you know, the nice thing about playing for a Tim Kamen coach team is that the opposing team makes adjustments.
Yeah.
He's going to make the adjustment right back.
He's been here a little while.
Just a little bit. He's had a great, and of course his Billies have had a pretty good first half.
Here's your dunk right here. Here's your dunk.
Look at that. It came out of nowhere. And, man, Daniel,
I don't know if they were working it or something, but you can see Schultz was pretty excited about that.
Yeah, he comes from a Fredericksburg family. Transferred in from Our Lady of the Hill in Kerrville, and has been a very exciting addition. But, you know, we can sit here and talk about that all game. Got to talk about Llano and Weston Baker and the performance he's put on.
Yeah, they're just scrappy, but they've got this one kid, Weston Baker, who's an athlete. He's playing all over the court. He's playing point. He's playing post on D. And then when he's playing on offense, they're looking to run everything through him. And he's hitting the threes. I don't know what he's got right now, but last time I checked, he was somewhere north of 12, 15 points. And just playing hard on both sides of the ball. Great athlete. Good kid.
Absolutely. Now, before we take a quick ad break, Gary, for the second half, I got to talk about it. This has been such an exciting first half, but if you weren't subscribed to BilliesLive,
you're
not watching today.
How
right?
would you know?
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't have seen that dunk. So make sure you don't miss out on any Billies.Live action this year. Be sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you get notified whenever we go live. It's that simple. Over 160,000 devices watched BilliesLive last year. We want to thank you for joining us today. If you're a Heritage fan, if you're a Billies fan, if you're a Harper fan, if you are a fan of someone in Gillespie County in any fashion, not just athletics.
Paige covers it all.
Paige and his buddies at BilliesLive got you. We will get you here with the second half here in just a few minutes. Take a quick break here on BilliesLive and TexasRadio.net.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's Pasta and Pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battle and Billy sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends and will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
Well, howdy, friends. This is Paige Finley from FBG and Billies.Live. I want to tell you about some new friends I met at J4 Trailer, a family-owned Texas trailer dealer out 290 just east of Fredericksburg. They carry utility trailers, livestock trailers, cargo trailers, and if you're looking for all the bells and whistles, they can custom build just about anything. Food trucks, car haulers, trash, or landscape trailers, whatever you need. Give them a call today, 830-997-9969, J4 Trailers. That's where I got mine.
The chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the
We're back to the action here on BilliesLive and TexasRadio.net. Billies lead 34-25 here over the Llano Jackets as we get going. Green's going to open things up, swinging it right to DeCuffa on the right side. Back to Gaiman at the top of the key. Into Schultz. Loses it a little bit, swings it out right. That's going to get stolen. He just couldn't handle that pass.
You can see, though, they made adjustments at the halftime, trying to get it down to Schultz. Better entrance pass there, just couldn't quite handle it.
You know, when you're twice the size of the guys you're facing, you may as well.
It's helpful.
Green out to the cuff on the left side. Degenhardt's got it on the left. He's going to put the three. Not going to hit it, though. Great job, though, by Schultz to kind of swap that out to the cuff, but he couldn't handle it. Jackets ball.
See what adjustments Billy's made on D here.
We have confirmed, thanks to some lovely Llano fans behind us, that they are twins, Fitz and Dylan Kennedy. And Fitz has, of course, got the ball at the top of the key for the Jackets, the juniors. Having a good first half, Kennedy has. Swings it out to Baker on the left side. Kennedy and Baker going back and forth. Now it's out right to Hammond. Hammond back to Kennedy. He's going to think about the three. He's going to drive past Schultz. Can't hit it. Schultz with the rebound.
Good drive, just couldn't quite get it. You can see Coach Kamen has given the instructions to stay close to Weston Baker. DeCuff is doing a good job of that on D. They couldn't get it to him.
You know, it's honest to the point. If you're going to score, it's not going to be Weston Baker. If I'm the Billies. DeCuff has got it at the top. To the right to Degenhart. Degenhart out to Green, who's got nothing but green grass, and he hits the wide open three.
Great shot.
37-25. I don't know if Green's come off the court very much tonight. A good attempt there by Fitz Kennedy to get it in to number 20, but Gaiman snuffs
Mr. Gaiman's there. Was that 4 or 5
I think
steals?
That's 5 steals for Gaiman so far today. Green coming back the other way. Now to Degenhart. Degenhart to Gaiman on the left side. He's going to drive into Schultz. Schultz to the basket. Can't hit. Rebounded by Kelso. Kennedy coming the other way. He's going to drive past DeCuffa. Put up an athletic shot.
Athletic Euro step, falling away to the left with the right hand. Not bad.
That was beautiful. 37-27. 10-point deficit. Billy's ahead with 6 minutes left to go in the third. Green's got it, bringing it up. Swings it left to Degenhart. Now Gaiman. That setup they've been going for. DeCuffa at the top. Puts up the three. Can't hit it. Kelso with the Baker with the rebound, going the other way. Well on his way to a double-double, Baker is. Kennedy's got it on the right, working his way inside. It tries to put up the shot, can't hit it. Rebounded by Degenhart, going the other way.
Billies are definitely slowing it down, taking their time to get into their set that they want.
You know
Schultz
what?
is working hard under the basket.
Their play-by-play man appreciates that. As DeCuffa's coming in to Schultz.
There
Schultz with the jumper hits.
There it is. As tall as Coy Kelso is, he's not 6'9".
Now it's hard to beat that. Kennedy's got it on the left side for the Jackets. Swings it right to Hammond. Now to Baker on the right side. That's been the winning recipe. He's got it again. Trying to get him open when he's got space. That has been a recipe for success. Now Hammond's got it, driving in. Swings it right to Kennedy. Kennedy's trapped Hammond on the top of the key. Again, just working that zone, trying to find an opening. Baker against Green, can't hit the three. You know, the strategy is clearly move that zone enough to where Baker's got room to shoot, but the Billies have adjusted.
Yeah, and Llano got caught just basically standing around. There was 2 or 3 guys moving back and forth, moving the ball, but nothing really that was going to set up something that would be successful.
You've got to make them work. It's 20 with the steal, coming the other way. He's going to work against Green, and he's going to hit it. 39-29 now. Llano.
Just lazy pass.
Yeah, you got to be more careful with that. Green coming back the other way. Hits Degenhart. Degenhart setting things up to Gaiman on the left side. Gaiman's going to try to hit Schultz. Ends up going to DeCuffa. Degenhart now on the right side. Degenhart to Green. Green to Gaiman. Gaiman to Schultz.
Schultz. Great
Schultz
job by
to
Schultz.
the rim with the and one.
Schultz really used his hips well. Closed that off. Was able to turn his body well. Sealed off that whole side, and when he sealed him off, he was underneath the rim. It was just an easy catch and put in.
That's just hard to stop. It's just plain and simple. If they can get it inside to Schultz, he is athletic and coordinated enough to where unless you've got height to match it, that's hard to stop.
Yeah, he's using his body well. Somebody's coached him well in his footwork. He had him sealed off. And good job. We'll see what he does with his free throws here.
Can he convert it? And he does.
Yes, he does.
He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 42-29 now. The senior's having a good night. Kennedy coming back the other way. Now his brother, Dylan Kennedy, in the game at center now for the Jackets. Kelso's
brother.
got it. Back to Kennedy. It's going to be poked away by Green. Ball's being bounced everywhere. Ends up in Baker's hands, the last guy you wanted in. Back to Kennedy at the top of the key. Now Baker. Baker's going to try and get a pick from Kennedy. Sets it up on the right side. He drives past it inside to 20. 20 to the rim. Great defense there from Degenhart. He knocks it loose.
Yeah.
Ball
Just timed
goes out
the
of
block
bounds.
perfectly. Blocked it right over the back of him.
Impressive he was able to do that without drawing the foul.
Yep. Didn't have any contact. Clean block.
Baker throwing it in to Kelso. Kelso with the jumper, but he doesn't even completely airballs it. Degenhart going the other way, following the Gaiman rebound. Trying to set something up. Swings it right to DeCuffa. DeCuffa into Gaiman. Gaiman working against Kelso, puts it up, cannot hit. Kennedy with the rebound. But great effort there from DeCuffa.
Great effort by DeCuffa.
going to be jump ball, though.
Getting a jump ball with the center. You got to throw yourself in there.
And guard coming out of nowhere to get physical with the big center. Got to give him credit.
I'm impressed with Gaiman. He plays almost as if he's ambidextrous. He's a right-handed shooter, but he's done a lot with his left hand, and he's not afraid to go to it.
Gaiman
it's
is
a skill you can't really teach all that often.
No, and the interesting thing about Gaiman is he's a great baseball player too. As Baker shoots from the top of the key, in and out though. Great shot, can't get it to fall. Gaiman with the rebound.
See if we can get something set up here where we can get Schultz back into this.
Baker
got a bigger body on him underneath.
Yeah, Baker meets Green at the top of the key. Green looking to set things up. Now to Degenhardt on the left side. Swings it to DeCuffa. Now right to Green. Back to Degenhardt at the top. Well, Gaiman steals it from him, actually. Now back to Green on the right side. Tries to get it to Schultz, but good defense from Baker to knock it away.
He's got to give us one or two more passes to set up something a little better than that. They were coming from the backside to help on Schultz. That wasn't going to end well if they were able to get it into him.
Now Gaiman's working against
there
Kelso. Puts up the shot.
Better.
Can't hit it. Degenhardt with the rebound. Goes back up against Kennedy. Still can't hit it. Kennedy gets the rebound. He's bringing it up for the Jackets. They're going aggressive. Into 20. 20 hits and draws the end one. DeCuffa with the foul.
Good eyes by Kennedy. Kept his eyes looking up as he flew down the court, was able to find the easy basket underneath.
Again, we apologize. Do not have a name for number 20. I would love to give the young man credit. Just know we are doing our best here.
He's a scorer, whatever he is.
He's having a great game.
Yes, he is.
Would love to acknowledge his name. Good. Misses the free throw, though. Schultz with the rebound. Green bringing it back the other way. Working against Baker. It's been a tough matchup. Now Degenhardt's got it on the left side. Back to Green. Gaiman's on the right. Gaiman to Degenhardt. Degenhardt thinks about it. Drives into Schultz. Schultz against Kennedy. Puts up the shot. Bounces in and out. Kennedy going back the other way. Now Baker was taking it casually up the court, but Gaiman knocks away another ball. Baker comes back with it.
That is Charlie White with the ball, number 20. We found a name.
Charlie White having a great game. Had a rebound there. Didn't work out for him, though. Glad we got that young man's name. He's having a great game.
Charlie White, number 20.
Charlie White for the Jackets. Degenhardt's got it going the other way with the Billies up 42-31. Good defense there from Dylan Kennedy to knock that inbound pass away. Again, 42-31, Fredericksburg leads the Llano Jackets. A minute 50 left.
Otto Cornett just checking in for the game for us. First time on the court.
A senior. First time we've seen him. Gaiman's got it against Kelso, puts up the shot and hits.
That's the ability to go left or right. Everyone's seen him go left. This time he went right up. Nice little shot.
And that's going to be their first time out of the game by Coach Richard Powers of the Jackets. 44-31, we're going to take a quick break here on Billies Live and TexasRadio.net. We'll be right back with Billies basketball.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedic, the official sports medicine provider of the Battling Billies. Our board-certified and fellowship-trained doctors provide personalized and comprehensive bone and joint care for all ages. We utilize the latest technologies like platelet-rich plasma treatments, and also unique to the Hill Country, we offer anterior hip replacement. Whether you've suffered a traumatic injury to your shoulder or are just tired of dealing with arthritis pain in your knees, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to help.
Strayer & Offers has been going strong since 1928. They specialize in tires and tire repair, wheel balancing, front-end alignment, brake repair, tune-ups, oil changes, belts and hoses, complete auto repair. Make sure you check out the Kawasaki mules and custom-built trailers, ready to go to work for you. For quality Chevron products, Strayer & Offers, 509 South Adams Street, Fredericksburg. Call 830-997-4382. Check them out online, StrayerAndOffers.com.
Might have been Abilene Christian. Welcome back to Billies Live and TexasRadio.net. 44-31, a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Your Billies lead here in their home opener. Having a fantastic night. Lots of highlights tonight so far. It's been a fun one.
Good game all around. 44-31, Billies are winning it. It's been a much better game than the scoreboard indicates.
Yeah, absolutely. Kennedy bringing it up. Kelso back to Kennedy at the top to Baker on the right side, who's been the star of the night for the Jackets. He's getting a pick from Dylan Kennedy. He's going to drive, try to get it in, but Cornett, who just checked into the game with his first steal of the night.
Good hustle play.
And that's what Cornett does best. Don't have to ask that kid for effort. As Degenhardt's got it on the left side. Back to Spies at the top. Back to Degenhardt. Trying to set something up. Swings it right to Green. Inside to Gaiman. Gaiman to Cornett. Cornett with the jumper. He almost
double pump.
it.
We got a small ball lineup for Billies right now.
Did not work out for him. As Kennedy brings it back the other way, puts up a shot, does not hit, rebounds his own shot. Working really physical down there, puts up the shot, draws the foul. Does not get it to fall, though. He'll take 2.
Good effort, good hustle.
You know, I like this aggressive version of Fitz Kennedy we've seen in the second half.
He when he was coming down the court right there, you could see he recognized as he was getting to the basket, I'm the biggest guy in the paint right now. So I'm going to lower my shoulder, and I'm going to get what I need to do out of the way, and he did. Good play.
And he converts the first of 2. Hammond in the game at point guard. Dylan Kennedy checking out. Also checking in the game for the Billies, Leighton Byer, the senior. Dick Degenhardt takes a break.
Sticking with this small ball.
You know, it's funny about it is it's not that small as Kennedy hits it, but it looks small when Schultz
small
isn't on
when you
the
don't
court.
have 6'9".
You still
And
got
this
Gaiman
is
and
what we
Cornett.
typically expect for the Billies is somewhere around 5'10" to 6'2".
Gaiman, the tallest boy in the court right now at about 6'3", 6'4". Cornett's got it on the left side. Back to Green, out to Spies. Great effort by White to get it. Can't come away with it. Spies is battling for his life. Gets it to Green, swings it right to Cornett. Into Gaiman. Gaiman against Kelso. Can he get it to fall? It's going to be a foul on Kennedy. A lot of contact there.
Yep, a lot of contact. Good entrance pass by Otto. Hey, listen, while this young man hits some free throws, hopefully, let me tell you about our title sponsor, Dutchman's Market. If you're looking for some excellent barbecue on Fridays, go by and see the Byer family at Dutchman's Market. This Friday is their last barbecue Friday of the year, so be sure to pick up some of their smoked pork chops, fresh sausage, or baby back ribs while supplies last. Dutchman's Market, located out past Walmart at 1609 East Main Street. And be sure to tell them Billies.Live sent you.
Thank you, Dutchman's, for supporting Billies Athletics and BilliesLive. We come back the other way after Gaiman hits both. 46-33 now. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Baker's trying to set something up for the Jackets.
See if they're going to work for the last shot here.
Swing it to Kennedy on the right. Kennedy's had a great third quarter.
There
out to Baker, a deep 3.
Just off the front of the rim.
Misses it. Gaiman and White end up battling. Now Baker's driving. A lot of action.
Jump
now
ball.
Baker with the rebound. Blocked
Great
by Gaiman.
block by Gaiman. What a block. Great defense.
Spies going the other way.
Spies, oh.
Can't hit it. Kennedy with the rebound. Wow, what an action.
0.4 left.
Couple seconds.
Great hustle play by Llano, and it looked like they were going to get it. And then Gaiman came out of nowhere with a great block on Weston Baker, and the hustle went the other direction.
You know, there's a lot of action there, hard to keep up. But funny thing about it is no points are scored in all that action. 46-33, Billies lead going into the fourth quarter. Stay tuned for what I'm sure it is to be an action-packed finish here on BilliesLive and TexasRadio.net.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team of Fredericksburg, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you have a team of experienced professionals who use old-fashioned personal service. Along with our cutting-edge technology, we help you buy and sell real estate.
Contact the Real Estate Advisory Team today. We would be delighted to help you turn your Hill Country real estate dream into a reality. Make it a great day.
Hill Country Refrigeration has been providing the Texas Hill Country with quality heat and air conditioning service, installation, and repair for 47 years. They offer dependable, friendly, and professional customer service. Robert and Clara Ann Almers founded Hill Country Refrigeration in 1974, but have been enjoying Battlin' Billy sports for a lifetime. The Almers family are born and raised Billy fans. 4 generations, that is. Hill Country Refrigeration, where customizing comfort is their award-winning game. From one winning team to another, best of luck, Billies.
Local high-speed internet in Gillespie County. Use it for work, fun, and everything in between. Advanced parental controls, online protection, simple, safe, smart. Get connected at nextstream.net.
46-33 here, Billies lead with 8 minutes left to go over the Llano Jackets here in their home opener. Cornett into Gaiman, knocked away though. Jackets got to go the other way. Hammond bringing it up on the left side. Right back into the action, man. There has not been much breathing room. As Baker now driving, trying to find an opening, swings it way out to Hammond. Hammond into White. White's a little bit trapped. Somehow gets away. Gets it to Kennedy, who's going to drive, put up the shot in, just barely misses.
Oh, good rebound by Gaiman, too. Oh, they're giving him a jump ball.
I don't know about that one, but nonetheless.
Llano gets it.
Llano gets to keep it here. Just noticed in the game, number 24 for Llano. Don't have a name for him either.
Otto Cornett subbing out for Schultz again, going back to a center, away from small ball.
Back in the game, see what kind of impact he can have down the stretch. Hammond looking for somewhere to go.
There it is.
You know, there's another thing that makes it tough when you got 6'9" in front of you.
The wingspan's got to be close to that too, so very hard to get it around him.
Absolutely. So immediately Schultz leaves a little bit of an impact. Green coming in back the other way. They're trying to trap him.
Going to a press.
A press defense here for Llano. Spees and Green work together to get up the court. Into Schultz. Great catch by the senior. Can he get a shot off? He can.
Yep. Little half-court press. Llano showing. We'll see how Billies respond to that.
48-33. Kennedy trying to get something going for his Jackets. Got to say, Baker, who had a fantastic first half, the Billies have found a way to quiet him in the second. Will that continue, though, as he puts up the three? It will. Schultz with the rebound. Going the other way, Leighton Byer, the senior, still facing that press defense.
Got to move it. There it is.
Green to Gaiman on the left side. Gaiman looking for somewhere to go. Swings it way out, and they're going to call the foul against White there. That press defense, so far, Billies have handled it well. Interesting adjustment there.
Yeah, they're doing it right at the half-court line, too. And if the guards are able to see it, they should be able to fly past that before they can get it set up too fast.
Dylan Kennedy back in at center. That seems to be the matchup they want against Schultz.
There's the inside
Schultz
pass.
to Gaiman. Gaiman working, puts up a fadeaway, doesn't hit, but it's knocked out of bounds by Baker. That's going to be Billy's ball.
You can tell Gaiman was looking for a foul there.
I guess the strategy is we can't match him with height, so let's match him with size. Schultz working against Baker, but they're going to call him for the double dribble. So far, it's working out. Dylan Kennedy checking in. He's a bigger body, obviously not as tall as Schultz, but that size could give him a little bit of trouble.
Llano's stout, no doubt.
Definitely an athletic squad. Hammond swings it left to Baker. I think Byer got a hand on that, but they're going to call it out of bounds on Baker. Billy's ball.
He touched it just before it went out.
48-33, Billy's lead, 6.5 minutes to go.
Here comes that press. Now it's more of a
Spees.
three-quarter.
Spees has got it on the right side. He's going to try and blow past Kennedy, but they are going to get the foul on Fitz Kennedy.
See speed. Kennedy just couldn't get his feet set.
Speed.
Yeah.
He's a pretty quick kid. Quarterback for the football team, a little bit of wide receiver, played safety, cornerback. Green trying to get it into Schultz, can't get it. Now Spees is on the right side, puts up the jumper off the backboard, but doesn't get in. Schultz with the steal. Now it's stolen back by White. Some physical play there. I think they're going to call the foul on Schultz. He puts his shoulders up like, I'll go with the shot.
Yeah. One of the things the Billies are going to have to learn as the season goes along is they keep trying these entrance passes to Schultz that are low. Put them up high. Let the young man go get it.
Unless the other team's got the height to match it. Kennedy to Hammond. Hammond driving, he's going up the middle of the paint, swings it right to Baker. Baker working against a couple Billies. Back out to Hammond. Spees gets a hand on it.
Good hustle.
Hammond's going to come up with it nonetheless, coming back the other way. Swings it to Kennedy. Kennedy inside to White. White's coming out. Back to Hammond. Hammond to Baker. Baker on the right side. Thinks about the deep three. Gets a little bit of a screen from Baker. Puts it up. Does not get it. Baker
follows
gets his own
shot.
Rebound. Knocked loose, though, by Green. Man, Baker, after just not missing in the first half, cannot get it to fall.
You can see the legs are getting a little limpy.
The way basketball goes sometimes. Hammond setting it up. Swings it right to Baker. Back to Hammond. Hammond swings it to Kennedy on the left. Kennedy takes the shot. Can't hit. Gaiman with the rebound. Going back the other way. Now Green's got it on the left side.
Presses off.
Green drives in. Passes it into Schultz. Schultz has got nobody there to stop him.
Great shot. That's what we're talking about. Put it up high. Let the young man go get it.
Yeah, great pass from Green to Schultz to make it 50-33 with 5 minutes to go. Green passes it out to White. Into Dylan Kennedy. Kennedy tries to get it. Can't fall. Schultz with the rebound.
Schultz got to have at least a dozen plus rebounds now.
Having a great game. Green bringing it up in the middle. Playing the point for the Billies. Swings it right to Spees. Speaks is going to drive against Kennedy, put up the jumper, can't hit it. Kennedy coming back the other way. Good rebound by Fitz Kennedy. Trying to set something up, swings it left to Baker. Back to Kennedy, looking to set something up. Going back to what worked for them in the first quarter. Fitz to Baker. Baker comes up short on the three. Bayer with the rebound.
See how the game is slowly starting to wear away. Guys are starting to get tired. Defensive rotations aren't quite as fast. And the Billies' discipline and ball handling and passing skills are starting to come through.
And there it is again. Gaiman to Schultz. Schultz scores again, 52-33. Billy's starting to pull away. Kennedy's got it at the top. Hammond on the left. He's going to drive into Dylan Kennedy. Back out to Fitz Kennedy. Going to get the foul called there. I believe it's on Schultz. Yeah, I just said it wrong.
Well, why that young man? Oh, I thought we were going to have a. It's on the floor. Thought he had a shooting foul.
I thought we did too.
Baseline out of bounds play. Bunch of substitutions. Llano's bringing some guys out, bringing some young men off the bench.
Tate and DeCuffa in the game now. Kennedy's going to drive. Leighton Byer with the steal. Somehow keeps his feet in. Coming back the other way. Tate to Gaiman. Gaiman looking for somewhere to go. He's getting trapped on the left side. Gets it out to Tate.
Got to rotate
Tate to
that
DeCuffa.
ball.
Thought about going to Byer on the right side. Back to Tate. The junior looking to set something up. Now it's to Byer, the senior. Gaiman for three. Can't hit. Comes up short.
Oh, look at the scrappy play by Tate. Good job. Way to get in there and just poke it out.
Gets it to DeCuffa. DeCuffa can't handle it. He misses the shot. Byer with the rebound. And now I think they're going to.
They got him on a walk. Travel.
So got Byer with the travel. 52-33. 3:15 left to go in today's game. Billy's 3 minutes from their first home win. Kachura's got it on the left. Swings it right to Baker on the right. Now back to Kennedy. Kennedy's going to try to drive. Get it to his twin. Back out to Baker for three. Can't get it to hit. Leighton with the rebound. They're going to get Kachura on the foul. Kovar's checking back in the game. Number 22, Landon Kovar, the junior for the Billies. Another tall player.
See if they go back to this press. Looks like they're going to do it.
Tate to DeCuffa trying to beat it. DeCuffa to Kovar. He can't handle the pass, though. Tate with a great rebound. Tries to score, can't get it. Gaiman tries to score. He can't get it. Tate's playing some scrappy ball, though, to Kovar for the jumper. Can't hit. Rebounds his own shot. Puts it back up. Still can't hit. But they are going to get the foul. No, timeout called by the Billies.
Hey, while these young men go to a timeout, let me tell you about the Gillespie County Youth Livestock Show. It's going to be here before you know it, January, promoting hard work, dedication, and a concern for agriculture in our community and beyond. Around 400 students will exhibit over 900 entries. Nearly 8,000 viewers watched last year's poultry, goat, lamb, swine, cattle, and steer shows on FBG.Live. An ad space is available for this year's show if you'd like to promote your business and show your support of the students. Email your inquiry to ads@fbg.live, ads@fbg.live. 52-33, good game.
Absolutely. The livestock show is always a lot of fun. We're going to keep it here 30 seconds till we get going again. And, you know, Schultz is just having a fantastic night tonight.
Yeah, and they're learning how to get it into him with his height. He's using his body super well. Hats off to Llano. Billy's got him by 19, but it's it was up until really the back part of that third quarter before it kind of broke open for the Billies.
You got to give credit to Llano Jr., Dylan Kennedy. When he's been in the game against Schultz down in the post, that's been a decent matchup for him.
Yes.
When he's been out, Schultz has kind of had his way.
Number 24 is checked in for Llano. We don't have a name on that young man either.
A couple new names in for the Billies, though. Brayton Statler and Jorge Albert are in the game, alongside Tate and Cornett and Kovar. Kovar out to Statler for the three. Can't hit. Tate with the rebound. He's active right now in the back half of this
hustling.
game. Got a little trap, though, there, and Baker with the steal. Going back the other way. For the first time, we're seeing Reese Martinez, the junior for Llano, at the point. Out to Baker on the right side. Baker looking to make something work. They're going to get Tate on the foul there. A little bit of contact.
Just reached in.
Enough to get the foul.
Tate's got fast feet. Keep the hands down, keep the feet moving.
Set the court for your Jackets. It's Baker, Martinez, Kachura, Kennedy, Dylan Kennedy.
And number 24.
Number 24. We don't have a name for that young man. Baker puts up a three, still can't get it to fall. Ball's knocked loose. Tate with, I think, his 4th rebound in this quarter alone. They're going to get Baker on the reach in there. Man, Cameron Tate, give credit to the junior coming off the bench to give a lot of energy.
A lot of energy, keeping his hands active. If Llano's pulling the ball down, he's slapping it away.
Stahler gets it into Albiter. Jorge Albiter, first time we've seen him tonight. Great three-point shooter, Albiter is. Swings it right to Tate. Baker's going to get called for the foul again, I think. Yeah, sure is.
Baker and Tate going a little mano-a-mano there. Good athletes on one another.
I believe that's his 3rd foul. And they are in bonus, so Tate will go 1-1. This would be his first points of the night. Can't get it to fall, though. Cornette just about jumped over 24. Trying to make a crazy rebound, but he cannot make it. And they're going to call him for the foul. That was a little crazy looking. Feel a little bad for 24. He's about half Cornette's height. Cornette tried to jump over him.
Just about got it, too.
Yeah, did not end well for 24.
You can see the replay right here.
You know, and good on 24 for keeping his composure here.
Yep.
Could have gotten frustrated there.
Good hustle by Otto, just trying to make a play on the ball.
He makes the first free throw. You know, you can't fault Cornette. He's trying to make a play. Puts up the second. Can't hit. Kennedy with the rebound. Puts it back up, and he's fouled by Kovar. Dylan Kennedy, the junior, has had a pretty good night tonight. Kennedy's going to take his shots. This is a shooting foul, so it's 2. Misses the first. Both teams are in bonus. If you don't know what that means, it's 1-1 for our new basketball fans.
And it also means that 152 might take a lot longer than 1 minute 52.
Such as basketball when you get to the back half.
That's right.
Kennedy goes 1 for 2 from the line. 52-35 now.
Now they're in a full press, full court. Scrappy press, too.
Yeah, 24, good defense.
Very
there.
active.
Now, here's what's interesting. They called that ball out on Llano. So that's going to be Billy's
Llano ball.
They switched it?
They switched it. It's Llano ball.
Okay, that was very clearly. Nonetheless, we have a quick timeout. We're going to take a quick break with it. Billy's lead 52-35 here on BilliesLive and TexasRadio.net.
Please join us in keeping Fredericksburg and Gillespie County special. Be Texas friendly. Share the road. Put litter in its place. Respect private property. And protect our dark skies. Thank you for caring about our community.
Ooh, little tip drill.
We get back to the action here. We're going to have a quick little stop as Schultz is fouled. So as we walk our way back, you know, Cody, I got a question for you.
Talk to me.
You subscribe to Billy's Live?
Yes, sir.
Then you're getting all the action, right? Because if you're not subscribed, then you're going to miss out. Don't miss out on any Billies.Live action this year. Be sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you get notified whenever we go live. It's that simple. Over 160,000 devices watched Billies.Live last year. And we want to thank you for joining us today for a wonderful night of Billies basketball.
Coach Kamen had enough of seeing what the Jackets were doing, brought most of his starters back in.
Let's close it out and get a win. 53-35, 1 minute, 47 seconds left here in the game. As Schultz goes 2 for 2. I don't think he's missed from the charity stripe. Kovar back in the game for Schultz. You know, it's a good decision you did making there, subscribing to Billy's Live.
I've got 4 kids, and they watch Billy's Live religiously. They look forward to it every single Tuesday, whether it's volleyball, Friday nights football, depending on what season is.
Green trying to bring it back the other way, knocked loose by 24.
We enjoy what Billy's Live is doing, and you should as well.
Yeah, it's a great place to watch some hill country sports. Mass substitutions going on. Spees, Tate, and Byer in the game. Green gaming into Cuffus. Take a break. Degenhardt to throw it in. Minute 30 left. Throws it out to Tate. Man, rough contact there by 24. Got to give him credit, though. 24 has come in off the bench and played with some effort.
He's just looking to play hard. There was nothing intentional there.
He's just trying to make a play.
Yep.
Playing with some effort. That's all you can ask from the guys coming off the bench.
BilliesLive is doing something a little different this year in terms of basketball. If you haven't already seen it, they got some backboard cams, a new angle. There we go.
Great angle to watch Cameron Tate nail his free throws.
Knock it down, that first 1-and-1.
56-35. 55-35, I apologize. Tate looking to make it 56. He'll make a truther out of me. And he does. 56-35.
Yep. You got the announcer's jinx, and you've also got the announcer's help.
Yeah, he helped me there.
There you go.
So it's going to be Reese Martinez, the junior, bringing it back up for the Jackets. Trying to find something positive to end on. That's not going to work, though, with Spees with the steal. Going back to the basket, can't hit. Tate with the rebound. Out to Kovar. Kovar with the jumper, can't hit. Rebounded by Kennedy. Going back the other way. 24 is bringing it up the right side. Swings it to Baker. Baker's being covered by Tate. Puts up the deep three. Finally gets it to fall.
Yep.
He's been ice cold. Maybe that'll get him going again.
Came out of the first quarter shooting everything, making everything.
It's good to see him hit again if you're a Jackets fan.
Yeah.
56-38 now after that deep three from Baker. Nonetheless, even with his little bit of a cold streak, he's had a fantastic night.
He has. We don't have the name for number 24, but a hard-working, hustling young man. Got the foul there. Spees is back to a 1-and-1. 56 seconds left.
Well, double bonus, so it'll be 2.
This is the first.
Of course, if you're a Billies fan, you know Reed Spees. He's everywhere. Football, basketball, baseball. A very active young man.
Good athlete.
He misses both free throws, though. Martinez has got it going the other way for the Jackets. Looking to set something up. Swings it to Baker. I don't know if Baker's come off the court. He's driving up the right side.
Poked out.
Bit of a weird shot. Good defense by Kovar. Spees going back the other way. We're getting fast-paced now. Gets away from Spees. Byer picks it up. Tate has got it now. Swings it out to Spees. And they're going to slow it down. 30 seconds left. See if we can just get to the finish line. Trying to get something going here is Statler. Out to Byer. Byer working to the right. 15 seconds left.
Good ball
out
movement.
To Statler. Back out to Tate. Tate to Spees. 8 seconds left, and the Billies are going to be happy to let this one sit.
Good first home win.
First home win, 56-38 is your final here in Fredericksburg High School and in the Fredericksburg High School gym. Billies win 56. Llano goes home losers. So be sure to stay tuned for In Depth with Dylan. That's Dylan Sifford, a high school senior, here with the post-game interview. He's going to chat with the star of the night. We'll see who he chooses to talk to.
Hopefully we can get Coach Kamen over here as well. Good win for the Billies this first home game. Good, decent crowd. Llano put up a good fight. You can tell it's just not quite there for them in terms of a full roster, but good game all around.
Absolutely. Good home win for the Billies. 56-38. Stay tuned. We'll have conversations with the player, In Depth with Dylan, and a conversation with head coach Tim Cameron.
This broadcast is supported by Votive Hospice, a family-owned hospice founded by Fredericksburg natives. Votive Hospice is Fredericksburg's only joint-commissioned, accredited hospice and Fredericksburg's first community-based palliative care, which means their team can help you or your loved one prior to needing hospice at no cost to you and your family. Led by Dr. Rad Kothman and certified hospice and palliative care nurse Carrie Weaver. Visit votivehospice.com. They're with you.
Welcome to Creek Street Dental, where we strive to treat our patients with compassion, kindness, and care. We utilize the latest technologies in our commitment to your family, offering cone beam technology, cosmetic dentistry, and sedation dentistry so you can sleep through your appointment. Stop by and meet our newest addition, Dr. Monica Montgomery, from the Fredericksburg High School class of 2014. Creek Street Dental on the corner of Creek Street and South Adams in Fredericksburg.
My name is Rick Barangi, and I'm the owner and founder of the Long Neck Manor. I met Donnie several years ago because I was building a state-of-the-art barn for my giraffe, 10,000 square foot barn, and there's nobody in the area, not just Fredericksburg, but in the region that could understand the complexities of building such a structure. Donnie's team is amazing. When they come out here, they're very professional, they're quick, they're thorough. You get a product even better than you expected.
Fredericksburg Veterinary Center takes care of animals of all sizes, little bitty small ones and great big tall ones. They'll treat your furry friends just like it was their own. Doctors East and Eckert can do all sorts of stuff to help them, like x-rays and blood work, surgeries and sonograms. They'll even work on their teeth. And if your animal is sick or something, they'll even go to your ranch or house to help them. Give them a call or visit them online at fbgvetcenter.com.
I'm Dylan Sifford, and I'm here with Daniel Schultz. Daniel, I know y'all been on the road to start most of your season. How does it feel to be at home for the first time and play in front of I'm Dylan Sifford, and I'm here with Daniel Schultz. Daniel, I know y'all have started the season on the road. How does it feel to finally be home and play in front of home fans for the first time?
I mean, the adrenaline was amazing playing at home. I never expected this. I mean, it was like you could just feel the intensity, and I think it just made our whole team play a whole lot better.
Yeah, and I noticed they started out in a zone the first half, and then second half they switched to a man. How did that affect you offensively?
Offensively, I prefer a man because then it's a little more spread out, a little more one-on-one interactions, make it easier to post up and get the ball down inside. But for zone, I mean, we had Asher and I think it was Mark running back door. They were killing it. So both ways, I'm really happy with what we played today.
And then finally, Daniel, I got to ask you about some of those dunks, specifically the one in the first quarter, the alley-oop. How does it feel after you have one of those dunks that just ignite the crowd?
It's like, I don't know. It's absolutely amazing. It's just, you just feel like you're on top of the world, and, you know, you can always, every single time I dunk it, I always remember, you know, the player who passed me that pass to get that dunk, because without that pass, then that wouldn't have happened. So, again, it's all about the teammates.
All right, great game, Daniel.
Thank you.
And we'll send it over to Reed Graff.
Well, seemed like a fun interview over there with your senior Daniel Schultz, and, of course, Dylan Sifford, the senior, doing a great job. But, Coach, let's start right there. 56-38, the final score. First home win. Had to be nice to get home.
Yeah, I mean, it's we didn't know what it was like to be home. This was the first home. Yeah, it's been a year, and but it was nice. Came out and gave a great effort. I was really happy with how we played.
You know, let's talk about Daniel Schultz, the star of the show tonight. I mean, more or less, he had some great plays, but overall had a great game, and he got post-game interview there. How big of an addition has he been? Oh,
he's huge. I mean, he's 6'10", so, I mean, and you can't coach size, you know, so, we're fortunate to have him, and we're going to try to use him. In fact, I kind of feel like we have, almost kind of like twin towers, and I mean, that one tower is not as big as the other, but, I think Asher Gaiman is playing really well for us, too. And they feed off each other. But, yeah, I mean, I tell you what, and I know you were going to talk about it, but how about that alley-oop? That came out of nowhere. I mean, we haven't worked on that in practice. I was just thrilled that Barrett saw that it was open, and he made a perfect pass, and Daniel finished it off with a pretty good dunk there. So
absolutely, we were talking about it here. It's like that came out of nowhere. You knew he was capable of it.
Yeah, here it is.
There it is, right there. As great of a dunk as it is by Schultz, got to give credit to Barrett on the pass.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's got to be the pass has to be there, and then he's got to go up and get it and finish it. So yeah, it was a team effort, but that was a big surprise for me. It showed, well, maybe we can make some basketball plays. So I was really proud of the guys there.
Absolutely. No, let's talk about the game a little bit. Weston Baker comes in, the junior, the number 0 for Llano, and kind of tears y'all up in the first half. What adjustments did y'all make to try and quiet him?
Well, we just needed to know where he was, and they're gonna, they were trying to do some things, trying to screen for him, trying to overload, trying to get him on the backside. We just said, we have to be mindful of where their shooters are. Because it's all, we try to teach the kids, it's all situational. I mean, there's some things that okay, we're going to play zone, this is what we want to do, But if they've got a great shooter, so we needed to shade more towards him. Did a better job there in the second half. He hit probably 3 or 4, but we only gave up 38 points. So I'm pretty happy with that defensively.
And I know you're the defense first, and this team is kind of coming in almost completely different squad from last year. You got a couple faces, but it's such a different feel. How has that adjustment been?
Well, it's the everything that we're doing kind of is a little different. We have in the past we've pressed. We've had guards that could go up and down the floor, so tempo was big. This year tempo is big, but it's a slower tempo, and we're having to learn to play zone. Of course, when you've got 6'10", 6'5" out there with long, with Asher and those guys with some length, it makes it a little more difficult. So, it's been different. It's been a learning curve for them as well as me. Like I said, up tempo, want to play man. Now we're slowing it down and trying to play some zone, more zone. But we're slowly getting better. So I'm seeing some good things.
Saw a lot of good things tonight. 56-38 again. Final score, Billy's win over Llano. Coach, it's always a pleasure.
Thanks, Reed. Appreciate it.
By. Well, one last shout-out to tonight's title sponsor, Dutchman's Market. Thank you all for supporting not only BilliesLive, but Billy's Athletics and everything we do here in Gillespie County. On behalf of all of us at BilliesLive, we hope you enjoyed tonight's production. And if you did, please do us a favor and let the fine folks at Dutchman's Market let them know. We simply couldn't do this without them. Again, thank you all for tuning in. It's been a great night. 56-38 your final score. Good night, and God bless.